Wait, how are we regenerating electric charge? Are these on? No. How? What? Maybe later? All right. Oh, the RTGs! Ah, very inky. Good job. I would have never thought about that. Oh, yeah, we are eating electric charge. What's up, NCYN? How are you? Welcome in. Oh, God. We can't do very much Delta V at all. So that was half of my fuel for 53 Delta V. That means the entire ship, the entire battery is only 100 Delta V. All right, we'll have to change, we'll have to turn some engines off maybe. But then we have to burn for longer. 76 Delta V difference. I'll figure it out. How long we got? A minute? We're going to lose so much power. Good thing we got the RTGs on here, huh? No, space station, come back. All right, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'll take that. You're currently playing Minecraft. Nice. Enjoy your Minecraft. Yeah, you're playing on the snapshot, NC? That's cool. That's the beta build. Yeah, I've never touched them before either, TJ. I'm waiting for this to line up here if it'll do it or not. If it will, then we're good to go. It's not going to. All right, so we're turning and burning. Cave's not out on the official release yet. You can play on the Caves update, but it's beta. It's called a snapshot. It's like unstable. It's not 100% of the game. It's got like most of the features aren't guaranteed to be in the game. You have to download it separately. That's where they kind of put things for like troubleshooting and whatnot. It's very glitchy, yeah. Oh, we have to spin. Oh, we have to counter spin. We're gonna miss, it looks like. No! How do we miss? Hi, Kyle. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Hi, sir. How are you? How are things? Crap. Long but productive and bordering on an enjoyable day at work. Enjoyable day at work? Did they teach you how to do Gmail again? Is that what happened? So were you being sarcastic? Oh, yeah? Was it fruitful? No more Gmail tutorials. Okay. I was really interested in hearing about how to use, you know, the spam folder. All right. We are one piece. So now we need struts. Control from here, please. So what's our delta V? Only 3,800? Let's drain the fuel. Do I drain the fuel? While simultaneously claiming full control of the equipment that was in dispute? Okay. Is that what you wanted? Okay, so wait, what? Oh, there we go. We got RCS, boys! Look at us go! That's hilarious. It's a make your own Werner. Wow, that'll rock the entire ship out of kilter. That's crazy. Oh, it's doing it out of the whole ship. Oh. I mean, that's fine. It added an extra 1,000 delta V, which is probably what we're looking for. Question is, can I burn with just the solar panels? Let's go. Yes, Zach. Welcome back in for 7 months, buddy. It feels like it's been longer, and that's not a bad thing. How are you, bud? Okay, so no, I'm actually draining electric charge. Direct sunlight. Okay, so let's turn off some engines. How about now? Yep, I'm still doing it. Okay, so let's shut these down then. Okay, that works fine. But it's slow. Peep. But then it might cause us to go in a direction that we don't want to go in. Work kicked your butt? I'm glad you're here, man. It was purchased for by the music department teacher, so it ought to be part of the music room I inherited. Sure. I wonder if the teacher ever got reimbursed, and if they didn't, if they forgot to take it with them when they left. Hell yeah, man! It's good to have you here, Yesek. Oh, I'm tired. Wasn't able to watch much. Well, it's good to have you here when you can be here. That's for sure. I got you, Kyle. All right, so before we get too crazy, I need to see when this asteroid's coming in. So what I need to do is I need to... Which one is it that we're tracking? We're tracking this one. Can I... there's no way I can see it, huh? I'd have to look in the tracking station. Let's go to the tracking station. Because then we can see how it's going to be affecting Kerbal. I think. I've been able to do this before. I just forget exactly how. Oh, here we go, right there. Right there. Periapsis is going to be 4.5 million. And it's going to be traveling like that. And then we have to grab it, put it in orbit. How big of a rocket does one need to get to Minmus? Depends on how big your craft is, Freaky V. It all comes down to how much you're fighting with, how much you're putting out. Rocket size doesn't matter. It's all down to delta V. You need 9, 12, 70, 14, 30. You need 1,500 delta V to get to Minmus. However you get to 1,500 is how you come up with 1,500. How you doing, Silekill? We're currently looking at how an asteroid's coming in so that I can set up a trajectory with this ship that I'm flying out here. A small probe to start off with. You just when you go to your VAB, look at your delta V calculator. I can't answer the question without looking at your build, looking at everything you got going on. So like in the VAB, there's a little thing down here at the bottom with a little V. It's a delta V calculator. You click on that, and that's how you build your rocket. So if I go to Kerbal vacuum, which we're going to be in the Kerbal vacuum most of the time to get to Minmus, I want my ship to have 1500 delta V if it's a probe. So we're going to have, you know, like an antenna on it. And then if I put a fuel tank on it and an engine, do I have 1500 delta V? Nope. Oh, there we go. 2300. I got 2300 delta V. So that'll work, but you need more stuff on here. You need a battery. You need control wheels. So let's see. We'll put this on. Put batteries on it, etc., etc. And as you load it up, it'll start losing delta V because your mass becomes larger. 2195. If I wanted to add science to it, if I add goo to it, we're at 2124. 2117. You can see the number going down ever so slowly. Just make sure you have 1500, and then you have to get that into space, so then you work your way down from there. So then you're going to be Kerbal altitude, 30,000 for your second stage, and then when you decouple here, you want to be able to have a rocket that's got 2000 delta V, and just build your way down. Build your last stage first, your first stage last, and then you'll have your build. But yeah, the rocket size doesn't matter because like I can build a ship this small and have the Terrier on it. I can build a ship that is this small, and we could use the Oscar B and an Ant, and I can have 3726 delta V. I can build a ship that is, you know, this big and have this attached to it, and all I need is 1500 delta V. So if I take this and put this at the bottom of it and I put 4 rockets on it, we're at 5000 delta V. So this will go to Minmus, and the other 2 rockets I showed you will go to Minmus. It's all about that number. It doesn't matter about anything you put on it. As long as you can get 1500 delta V for your last stage, you're there. So yeah, rocket doesn't matter. Just as long as you can make it there. How you doing, Ermister? Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. So what we need to do then is fly our rocket, set that asteroid as a target, and then get ourselves in that position. That's how we did it before. So let's go. Hi, Rachel. How are you? Welcome in. It's going to be a lot of flipping stuff around. We might not have enough delta V. Lurking and working. Go for it. Enjoy. Might not have enough. So let's zoom out. Let's set this asteroid as our target. And then that gives us this. Here's our ascending descending nodes. So what we need to do is probably burn out. How you burn this out? to that point. Move ourselves over. That way our apoapsis becomes our ascending node. That way it's easier for us to flip. And then we can get ourselves in position to capture this asteroid when it comes time. In 180 days or whatever. Trying to unwind from today's work. I thought I had everything to finish, but some checks said, F you, this is wrong. That happens. How you doing, Penguin? Welcome in. It's good to see you. All right, 700 Delta V. It's going to take 35 minutes. And then how long does it take us to get out there? 4 hours? Okay. So it's not going to be too terribly bad. There's our target at the intersect, by the way. Yeah, we got to turn it and then get it to where we can cross. And then we have to capture it. Grab hold of it and then slow it down. It's gonna be a chore, that's for sure. Penguin, I'm glad you enjoyed it. A 35-minute burn? Yeah, ions. Welcome to Ions, Freaky V. That's how it works. Oh man, they're not gonna be in the dark, are they? Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Well, we'll do some of the burn and then we'll finish it out. I don't like that at all. We'll start it, but we can't finish it here. Actually, no, this ain't going to work. I can't do that. We're just going to work on slowly getting it up. So let's fly out here. Wherever I see the sun next, which will be right probably here-ish. They're very slowly getting away. There we go. We're just going to prograde burn. You finally unlocked the science processing lab last night? There you go, man. That works. Okay, so we'll work on pushing it out here now. We'll just do the sun side every little bit. I don't want to get too crazy. Did you pick up anything from it, Penguin? Or did you just like the way I put it all together? Yeah, trying to change it here would be way too much delta V. If we can push that out, it'd be better. So go. And if we miss this one, if this one isn't enough thrust or anything to turn the other one around, then, you know, it happens. We'll just have to try with another one. But this seems like a pretty big window. When does it enter? It enters at day 186. Yeah, so it's in here for 20 days. That's a pretty good clip there. So if I can have a super elliptical orbit that'll hit it in one spot, we can probably try to make it to where we could get everything going. Oh, I got you. That's how I found most of my stuff, dudes, through trial and error. So if you're picking up from it, that's great. We built this today, for anybody wondering. This is our, this was shipped out in 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is meant to go and grab an asteroid and turn it into a refueling station. We can't run all these yet because we can't run the fuel cells because we're out of fuel. But right now we're just trying to get into a position where our ascending node is where the asteroid comes across, and then we're going to turn our orbit. And then we're going to see what happens with it. And I don't want to burn too far over here, because I don't want to push this too far out. I'm trying to shift it over. I'm trying to shift the apoapsis over to here. That way it matches up with the ascending node. That way when we do our move to turn this orbit, it doesn't cost us a lot of delta V. How big is the asteroid? It's anywhere between 9 and 42 tons. We're going to redirect, and the goal is to put it in the same orbit as the space station. But we'll see how that turns out. Might not work out that way. All right, I'm going to cut this off here. We're going to go back around and do it again. I need to go here. How do you grab an asteroid? With a grabber claw. You open this up, and you run right into it, and it goes, okay, and grabs onto it. And then we got drills here that will deploy and hit it right there. And they'll make us fuel that we're going to fill up these tanks right here with to run the fuel cells. Then we can turn all these on, and we can push the asteroid into place. And we got heat dissipation. That way we can keep everything cool. We got an ISRU to process fuel. Looks like a giant mosquito or something. But that's how it looks like fully deployed. The solar panels won't be very helpful because they're going to be blocked by the asteroid and the heat panels and everything else, which is why I got the fuel cells going. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. It's not the first time we've done this. This is my first time doing it with ions. This is my first time doing it on a ship that we cobbled together. I should have taken an engineer and put struts on this, but it's whatever. If it ends up breaking apart, then it breaks apart. Didn't know I had that? Surprise! I got it. Crashes into Kerbal, restarts life. That's not how the game works, but sure. One could only hope. We're trying to keep the periapses as low as possible. That way we can just flip the... We have to flip our orbit 60 degrees.